to swallow. So.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Hey, Bob Rubber Station. This is Bob.
Hey, everyone. This is Miles.
We're both doing Emo Phillips. I remember when I was a boy.
I thought your voice kind of changed when you did your intro there.
That's right, yeah. Well, when it's time to change.
Yeah.
Pete Brady here.
Yeah.
I'm here with Alice's boyfriend.
Sam the Butcher.
Sam
I
the
swing the
Butcher,
meat.
That's right. Alice came in for a 12 inches of salami. What? Mrs. Brady, I'm going to do the meat pickup today, Alice.
I'm buying her a special toy over at Driscoll's.
Driscoll's.
The adult toy section.
Would it be funny, if Mr. Brady and Sam the Butcher were really the item? Wouldn't that be funny? Yeah.
All right, him and Mr. Phillips, maybe his boss.
Mr. Phillips. Brady, I want a three-way. Find somebody.
Well, you've got a giant tube there, Mike. Pull my sketches, Mr. Phillips.
My sketch holder tube.
It's not what I was talking about, Mike.
We're here in the sauna.
That's a weird meeting place.
Well, that's where I get all the best deals brokered.
We're all gentlemen like us.
Oh, my goodness.
We got our own action park going here, it looks like.
Looks like it.
Our own tiki room going. Oliver.
Oh, my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep. Go ahead.
So I had to go out of town this last week.
Leaving on a jet plane.
Yep. I was out and about and, had to spend the night and all that good kind of stuff. Two things happened. First of all, I may have to look this up, but, I know you're a font of knowledge.
Autoerotic effects.
And you probably won't be able to answer my question, but somehow I think I got poison ivy, but I never went outside. Is that possible?
Yeah. I mean, told
your voice changed.
Yeah. Well,
tell me the great kazoo. How did I get poison ivy without going outside?
I live with a medium, and she's channeling something right now. And she's someone could burn it like weed,
like burning a bunch of brush and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, it was nothing. I was at a resort. There was nobody burning anything.
Resort, Sun City.
Yeah, I was at a resort.
Maybe someone had it on their dingling, and you touched their dingling, and then
I got roped into doing a charity event, so
I won first prize apparently.
Well, I wondered because I have it in. I wondered if I could get it off of the bed sheets because I had it on my arm.
Yeah.
And then I had it on my ear.
My
beat. It can last up to a year on fabric.
It can last a year up to a year on fabric. What?
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's like Bob Seaman on sheets. Holy cow!
Like the Lewinsky investigation here. All of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I was like, it really didn't kind of come to full, view until after I had left. But I'm like, I never touched any plants or anything. It's not a very bad case or anything, but I was like, this certainly looks like poison ivy, and I'm like, I have no fucking clue how I got it because I didn't. No one touched me or rubbed plants on me or anything. So
you don't allow people to touch you, so
no, I don't. Exactly
yeah, you're
right.
completely out of that. So I'm almost thinking there was some frolicking maybe in your bedroom. Previous to you getting there, of course.
Yeah, apparently. I'm going to have to write a nasty note.
Yeah. I think you're just going to
I never even touched the TV remote while I was there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, weird, isn't it? That's a weird one. So, anyway, my stories are all about weeds this week.
And now I got chlamydia.
Nice, right. Good thing
I didn't.
I didn't hump the pillow. That's good. Normally,
I got the goddamn clap. God.
Normally, I rub my genitals all over the pillows, but this time I did not.
I bet.
So.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Thank goodness I thought better of that. So
yeah.
No. So the other thing was, so everybody's legalized marijuana nowadays, right? So
right.
I'm at this hotel. It's a conference I'm attending, and I get on the elevator, and oh my God, this is like the strongest weed smell I've encountered for quite some. Actually, it's the strongest weed since the last time I was out of town when I was walking around Kansas City, and it turns out there was like some kind of Grateful Dead cover band playing nearby. Anyway,
what a long stretch.
So then later in the day, I'm going somewhere, and I go to get on this elevator, and there's this guy there, and it just stinks of weed. And I get on the elevator, it just smells. And the funny thing was, then the next floor, some type of law enforcement person gets on.
Oh.
And so then this guy, it's him and his girlfriend, they totally stunk of weed. And me on this elevator, and this guy with one of those, he had like one of those knit shirts with a logo on it, like said, county sheriff or something. Mm-hmm. And he gets on, he's kind of giving us all the eyeball for a second, but he didn't say anything because it's all legal these days. So he rides down for a floor and gets off. And I mean, those two people like just totally stiffened up, you know what I mean? And then he's looking over at me, and I'm these days I look a little bit like Doc Brown because my hair is thin and crazy. But he gets off, and then I'm heading on down, and then these people start having this discussion because they have no fucking idea. They're so high, they got no idea where they're going. Are we on 3 or are we on 2? I can't. What floor are we? What one did I push? And I go, well, I'm getting off at 4. And it's just like this. It was just like this whole, kind of Tweedledee, Tweedledum kind of thing going on after the sheriff guy got off. So it was funny, for a minute.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, wow, it's just kind of weird. That's only recently that in the state of Missouri that there's legalization. So, it's just kind of an interesting experience as you're walking around. I was at Margaritaville, as a matter of fact.
No.
Yeah. I was at Margaritaville, so.
I bet you were.
Yeah. So I.
Was it Jimmy Buffett and his girlfriend or something? Like,
no. And the weird thing was, not that. It's just like it wasn't typical. So this dude was probably in his mid-30s. Yeah. And he was wearing a pot leaf hat. And and his girlfriend was like younger, and I'm just like, these people, number one, they didn't fit the Jimmy Buffett Margaritaville vibe, And then, number two, it's like, aren't you a little bit old to be wandering around this hotel all high, not knowing where you're at? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
not judging, but, kind of judging, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you're twice as old as them now. So
that's true. I'm a little older. I'm like, no.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
Marty, we've got to get back to the future.
Not now, Doc. I'm high.
That's right. Oh, that's not your wife, Marty.
Oh.
It's about your girlfriend. Doc, what's wrong? Doc.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you saying?
Oh. So yeah, it was just a weird elevator ride. My problem is not so much that people are walking around high. It's just they stunk to high heaven. That was the problem that I had, because maybe I'm overly sensitive. But yeah, that stinkiness is just not for me.
Yeah.
I'm not, walking around stinking. It's just not. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing, in my opinion.
You're not an odorous guy. You're a clean guy.
I'm clean. I'm very clean. That's right. Very clean.
I've never smelled you out of sorts.
He's not dirty. He's always clean. That's right.
He's very clean. Yes.
He's very clean. Yeah. Yeah. And so it was just like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. I beg your pardon. You never promised me a rose garden.
Oh, it's funny. It wasn't me.
But yeah, it was just weird. I was, and then to be at Margaritaville was a whole other.
Then you tracked down the cop just to explain.
No, I did. Yeah, it's not me. I don't. Oh, excuse me, officer.
I know you don't believe me, but
what do you do at a yellow light? What? So yeah, it was just a weird time. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm surprised I didn't run into it more, to be honest with you. Now that I think about it, because there's quite. I've been. It's in Lake of the Ozarks, if anybody's ever been, and it's kind of like a very touristy. And there's quite a few dispensaries down there now, so I'm surprised it's not more frequent. So
come on down.
But yeah, good time. I mean, other than the weirdness, but other than the poison ivy and everything smelling like weed in the elevators.
Which thing happened first, the weed or the poison ivy?
Oh, the weed. Well, I don't know. See, this is the thing, because the poison ivy didn't show up until I was on my way back on the last day, and I'm like, did I get this here? How the fuck did I get this? And then the weed thing happened on the day before.
Maybe you had like a contact high and kind of just went off.
Yeah, I went and laid in the greenery around the hotel.
Like,
sure,
like altered states or something. You went running around.
Yeah. Oh, I made a mistake. So if you've ever been, this whole place is fucking hilly as all get out. You know what I mean? And I made the mistake of going down the hill to the water, and then I had to fucking climb back up. It's like, I'm like clutching my chest, and then people are pulling their children away from me, and I'm all red, and
Hey, that's the guy from The Whale.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, Brendan Fraser, can I get your autograph? Leave me alone.
I'm just trying to get back to my car.
I'm like, this is the most. I don't even know where my car was at that point. This is the steepest fucking hill I've ever been on in my life. It's like, I literally could have, like, put my hands down and been like Batman and Robin climb up the side of the building in the old Batman series. I'm like, oh my Lord, why did I go down that hill? I'm dying.
Why did you?
Well, there was something for me to do down there, so I had to. But
young chicks, yeah,
that's right. Well, now you say that, Miles.
Yeah.
That wasn't the reason I was down there, but basically, a lot of the places down at the lake now have like a restaurant bar restaurant, and they have their own swimming pool in the bar, right in the restaurant.
I believe you did a story on this one.
I did, where the lady peed in the pool, right? So
yeah.
so there's a lot of that going on in this vicinity. So, and actually at Margaritaville now they have a bar with a pool down there. Yeah, down the hill. You have to go down the hill.
Yeah.
I actually didn't go to that. I didn't go to that restaurant, but there's another one down there. I was at.
Yeah.
So
Packers.
Yeah, I was at Twig and Berries.
Yeah, and then Packers.
Yeah. So no, I went to the fancy restaurant down there.
Oh, I see.
The Windrose. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll have a glass of your finest white wine, please.
Yes, please.
No, I got invited to a dinner down there, so I went down, and then I had to walk back up the fucking hill.
How about a Fresca, huh, boss?
Well, that's right. I didn't have to walk up the hill. They told me they'd bring me a golf cart, but I'm like, nah, I'm fine. I'll be fine.
Are there weight restrictions to the cart?
Yeah, they have all these golf carts whizzing around this place. It's like it's like the Jetsons, you know.
Right, sir? Nah, it's your pussies. I'll walk up that.
I'll walk up that fucking. How steep could it be? Holy shit!
Play football, goddammit! I will go up there.
Holy moly! I can't bike it up this fucking hill. Yeah, I made it though.
Volleyball. I'll go up that hill.
Yeah, and then the thing was, you don't sweat until you stop, and then when I get to the top of the hill, and then it just pours sweat. It's like.
Yeah.
And then I had to meet some other people, and it was a whole thing. So
yeah, PU.
I'm like all mopping my brow here, going, "Hey, it's hot out. It's kind of humid already for May."
He smells like pot and sweat.
You smell like a day old Grateful Dead groupie.
Yeah. Nice.
So it was fun. It was enjoyable. Although I did have a spectacular hamburger at the bar one night, so that was good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get to eat till late, and I'm like, I just got to get something to eat. Finally, it's like about 8:30 or 9 o'clock. I'm like, I got to get something to eat, and I go to the bar, and they have food, and I'm like, oh, this is fantastic, and I got a nice hamburger there, so. Hamburger? Yeah.
What? Anything special on your hamburger, like weed or?
No, I didn't. Apparently, poison ivy. Come with a side of poison ivy.
My whips are boiling.
I'm like, is this parsley? They're like, no, poison ivy.
Go ahead, eat some.
Yeah, go ahead and eat it.
Yeah.
So it was interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
To say are you doing okay on that hill there, son?
I just wanted to say, you have jinxed me. Thanks a lot, jackass.
I've jinxed you? I think you need to talk to your parents about this.
You have jinxed me, you son of a bitch. About a month ago, you had this thing. You went out for a steak dinner. You had horrible indigestion.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I ate a leftover hamburger yesterday, and the whole day, like for 24 hours, I'm just miserable. I'm like, oh my God, that son of a bitch cursed me with that stupid indigestion. Jesus.
Did you have like a lot of drainage or anything to go along with it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I made these like really good hamburgers the night before, and they were delicious.
I left it outside on the counter.
Yeah, I think cats licked it for a while. I don't know what happened to it, and I had it the next day, and I took a nap, and I got it from that nap, and I'm like, oh my God.
Well, that's your life, though. Come on, you're constantly having
Con. I
bowel
know.
issues. So
Oh, this was stomach issues all day, man. It's
yeah,
oh.
you're like,
I'm like, this son of a bitch
I,
cursed
t-
me, man. He
I took a,
cursed
I took
me.
Ozempic or whatever again, and I felt terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Ozempic.
You
No, and I
know.
eat my day old hamburger. Now this
Oh,
hamburger must have had, like sometimes you get a hamburger, the really really good hamburger, and it's
yeah.
like not all beef. They like got lamb in it and a little pork and a little, there's like
No,
15
no,
different like kangaroo in there or
no,
something.
no, nope. Hard
I ate
no.
this hamburger. It had kangaroo and alligator and snapping turtle.
No,
It was
no.
fantastic.
Although I ate,
It's like you get the Noah's Ark burger. That's what I got.
like my niece made some hamburgers. Like these are like the biggest hamburgers. I'm like, wow, man, it's like a brontosaurus burger. Jesus, and like she had put like bread in it or something. I'm like, what the?
Ah,
Like, I don't know what she
Bonnie,
put in
where'd you
it.
get these hamburgers, Bonnie?
I know. I was like,
Yeah, you ate it all, didn't you? You're like,
I did. I
you're
was
like,
like,
I'm
wow,
gonna
this is the
regret this,
biggest.
but I don't care. As
I'll be
long
like,
as it's
Mom,
free. As long as it's
as long as I don't,
free.
as long as I don't have to walk up a hill.
Yeah. Oh my god, this thing was like, it had one of those truck ramps on it. You know what I mean? It was so steep.
Did you say part one of those were part venison?
Yeah, I didn't.
Part venison.
Oh,
See, they had more than
no.
one meat in it.
Oh no, I don't eat venison. Oh,
Now you do, son of a bitch.
I hate it. I'm gonna poke up my eyes.
It had a little Elsie and a little Bambi and a little
Oh
Thumper.
shit.
Had a little rabbit in there.
I can't eat that, man.
Why not? What's wrong with that?
It's not in the Bible. I can't eat
Oh,
it.
fucking. Not in the Bible. Yeah, well, looking at porn all day is not in the Bible either, but you seem to be able to get
What?
past that, so.
Hey, you keep reading, man. You'll find it.
You
Man.
keep reading.
Keep reading, man.
Mary Magdalene was a whore. Holy moly. Look at that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Shit.
Anyway, so they had venison and beef, huh?
I just found this out apparently.
It's the night of discoveries.
Oh God.
You had a little bit of antler.
Probably some bull dong or something. I don't know what the fuck I had.
That's right. We call these Fear Factor burgers.
Yeah, that's one show I would not. I'd be out of that show in like 2 seconds. Like,
They're
no.
made out of the penises of 15 different animals.
I'm out. Nope. I'm out. I quit.
Oh my gosh.
I quit.
So now you don't want. You loved it at the time, but now you're saying you didn't like it so much.
You know, I don't like being lied to. I guess when I have meat in my mouth.
I don't think anybody lied to you. It sounds like they just didn't tell you.
Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. I hear this all the time at work. Okay. Yeah. I don't want to. Don't.
Withholding information is not lying necessarily.
Yeah. No. I believe. No. But I hear this all the time. Please. I don't. I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't.
You ever have buffalo burger? Man, those are good.
I have had elk. I did have elk.
Oh yeah, elk.
With a lot of ketchup. I did eat that. Yes.
Oh yeah. Choke down an elk.
Go, 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 go.
We're gonna invite you here more often.
Look at him. Put that elk down. Holy cow.
There's never been anybody who sucked off more elk than Miles Tidal here at this establishment.
It's a lot of sucking.
Kind of like a Funny Farm with the lamb fries. Hey, nobody has a taste for lamb fries anymore.
No, I don't eat mystery meat. Sorry.
Yeah, well, apparently you do.
Apparently I do. Yeah.
Apparently
Yucky.
you got no fucking idea what you're eating.
God. All right, I'm going to have to be a rapper next time I fucking eat something. I'm telling you right now. Like that. Oh, gross.
Hey, just wait till you find out what's in the stew.
Ah.
Yeah. Got a
Yeah.
lot of Rocky Mountain oyster stew going on there.
Motel hell. Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Farmer Vincent's fritters or whatever.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Nice.
Great.
Well, maybe she was just high while she was making them.